Gambia nice. Take a pinga hamne. Never neka bena oh no no. Gambia nice. All we know is peace and love in my motherland. Gambia nice.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Awa Conte from Eco TV International. Today, we are out here to witness a march past against cyberbullying. These women out here, they are saying enough is enough. They have a petition to hand over to the government after the march past. Let's hear from them how cyberbullying is affecting our society. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name?
Mary Kebadi.
Cyberbullying, how is this affecting our society?
Cyberbullying is causing like a great damage in our society. There are so many citizens who have been bullied and their lives have been tarnished and tampered with. Because when you're bullied through social media, like you tend to feel like everyone knows about you already. Everyone sees you, everyone is aware of anything or like your biggest secret, let's say. Or let's say your private part have been exposed on social media. So you feel like ending your life. It can lead to suicide. It can make you, go frustrated or do something that you will regret later. So it's not healthy for our society. It's not something we're supposed to condone in our environment because it has a great impact that is very negative when it comes to our life and our social lives in general.
Assalamu alaikum.
Maaleykum salaam.
Tur bi?
Man la MC Cham Junior.
MC Cham Junior naka suba si?
Sant yàlla alhamdulilah maa ngi laa nuyu di la gërëm di la sant bu baax a baax tam.
Ma laa fay.
waaw jërëjëf man dama bokk si comité bu nga xam ne ñoo organise di cyberbullying mu nekk lu nga xam ne weda nga nekk victime te o ëllëg mun nga nekk victime mu nekk lu nga xam ne ñëpp ko war a ñaawlu ñëpp war a génn pour condamn ko di urge di government bi ak di parliamentarian system pour gis ne ñu pass a law bu nga xam ne képp ko xam ne yaa ngi use di cyber social media Facebook or WhatsApp group di saaga ay nit di génne nit seen yaram yi yooyu dañ ko war a condamn man dama nangu ne nit ki soo amee moom problème war nga ko mën a solve amicable waaye du dem social media ou dem Facebook boo tee nga ama nit ki problème nga eewu suba teel doo du ko saaga doo du ko xas di génne image am bi nga xam ne sax mun na am sax du moom sax pour yaaxa ko rek yaaxa life am parce que cyberbullying dafa nekk lu nga xam ne mun naa rey nit mun nga si eewu suba teel nga xaru bu ko nga eewu suba teel ñu génne sa yaram yi yaa nga am ay njaboot am ay doom am ay famille ñu ne suma yaay sax moo nekk ne fekk sax nekku moom sax wala balaa di gàmmen si di xam ne du moom wala moom la fekk the entire country bi yëpp sa der yaaxu na si so this cyberbullying nekkul about politics man ku gis MC Cham nga fa ne about GDC ne ko about GDC den fi ñëw as a concerned Gambian pour gis ne ñu urge autorité pour ñu gis ne ñu pass law bu nga xam ne ëllëg ca ko xam ne tey def nga lu nga xam ne entre loi réew mi ñu jaar la si yoon tey nangu naa ne xuloo daf day am wala always da nga war a fàttaliku leen ne juboo mun naa am tey mun nga juboo nekk itam loo waxoon yëpp yaaxa image am alvi dee nga war a juboo moom tey na ko mën a xoolee parce que suñ culture ak léegi dafa uti culture Gambie lu ñu xamoon mooy nga am problème famille too ñu waxtaan ko wala léegi culture bi change na suñ jukko yi change nañ an loolu baaxul ñun suñ jamono xale yi dafa uti suñ jamono papa yi ak suñ jamono mag yi bon right now bu koy social media dañ ko use léegi pour yaaxa ay nit demej ay nit am ko mais xamuloo ko sax wala nga ibbi Facebook account xamuloo nga door di saaga ay nit di ko dikkal fa nga xam ne dëkku fa du ko si private life am lu nga xam ne loolu ñëpp si war a mandu so ade bi dee moo tax tey ñu fam groupe bi ñu ko famee nekku ne dem protester jeexal si déedéet bon dafa maintain dañ ko register mu nekk NGO ñu am secrétariat but from here we are going to nationwide tool la ñu dem mais the entire Gambia am fa committee each committee ñu oolee ngaay ñëw fii ñu ama ñoom seminars ñu train leen naka la mën a waxtaan ak Gambians si nga mën a Gambians si what is the importance of having a social Facebook or WhatsApp group chat naka la ko mën a créer yooyu yëpp dañ ko war a waxtaan ak Gambians si for loolu leen door fu mu nekk nekkul liggéey yoo xam ne dañu ne maaj ret from dañ jeex si déedéet.
Morning.
Your name?
Madi Jabate.
Madi Jabate. Madi, how do you think cyberbullying is affecting our society?
Well, as the name implies, bullying is violence, and so the presence of violence in any society, affects that society, the peace and stability, the relationships, between people. So in that regard, cyberbullying is very, it's very dangerous to our society, especially the fact that it takes place online and it makes it more difficult to address because someone can just adopt a fake profile and then begin to caricature to attack individuals. Sometimes not even necessarily having the right picture of that person. You can, with technology now, you can do a lot of photoshopping, just to portray a person in a way that is not that person, but in a very demeaning way. So the ways cyberbullying that affects our society is very deep.
Okay, your name?
Lamin Bojang.
Lamin Bojang. Lamin, how do you think cyberbullying is affecting our society?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. Cyberbullying is negatively affecting our society because its victims are in most cases traumatized, stressed, and it could lead to a lot of things. A lot of negative actions can be taken by the victims of cyberbullies. So this is what we want to stop. We are all Gambians. Above all, we are all human beings, and we should respect each other and not to put each other in a situation that will make the person uncomfortable throughout his or her life. So this is why we want cyberbullying to be stopped in this country and to a greater extent the entire world.
How do you think we can stop this cyberbullying in our society?
One, we have to be sensitizing each other. We have to be telling each other the negative effects of cyberbullying. And two, it has to be legislated against. Anybody who is found wanting should be prosecuted and punished according to the law. The laws of the Gambia actually did not capture penalties for cyberbullying, but we want it legislated now. Yeah, we want the National Assembly members to kind of enact a bill that will criminalize cyberbullying.
What is the importance of this March Pass?
The importance of this March Pass is to make those in authority aware of our discomfort or our uncomfortability with cyberbullying, to make a noise about it so that everybody knows that cyberbullying is something that is existing in this country and it must come to an end. So that's why we are making this March Pass to show our anger or whatever you might want to call it against cyberbullying. Yeah?
Okay, thank you very much, Lamin.
Thank you.
We are about to start the process of the March Pass. Important of tey match bi ban kontaan ngeen am.
Comme man dama dee rus may see yéene si internet bi man dama dee rus may see yéene si internet bi lu dee xapul du selli so am against it bugguma koo fekkee bugguma ji sax dara lu mel ni moom.
loo mën a wax askan wi lu tax ñu mën a stop cyberbullying bii nii.
lu ma mën a.
comme loo mun a advice nit yi loo xamante ne mun nañoo stop cyberbullying.
doomi aadama bu respect boppam dafa respect keneen man loolu rek laa mën a wax.
tur bi.
Ibrahima.
Ibrahima li important of March Pass bii nii.
Yeah, it's all about cyberbullying, fans against right people. I'm saying right, you know what I'm saying? Wow, it's all about that.
Bugante bi te suñ gisee ne dafa am lu war a tax loolu mu réer suñ biir dañ ko fi xeex ñu génnee ko fi ndax dafa bokkul ci suñu société bi dafa bokkul ci suñu religion dafa bokkul suñu aada yi ak cosaan yi moo tax ñu teew fii tey di wax no to cyberbullying because bëgguñu suñu doom yi no to cyberbullying bëgguñ suñu doom yi nekk ay victims of cyberbullying bëgga nañ Gambia boo xam ne ñëpp dinañ ci doon benn ñëpp dinañ ci xej ku nekk am nga ci sa kaddu ku nekk am nga ci sa place suñu waree xeexante ci social media bi Gambia du mun a jëm kanam ñu ngi bàyyi floor bi kansulo mu ñëw wax ci kàllaama olof comme ni ko tiima defee ci soose bi suñu mbokk yi di déglu ci olof tam ñu mun a xam lan moo waral mbootaay bi ak lan moo tax ñu teew fii tey kansulo ñu ngi laa wax yow welcome Mr. Mansali, the floor is yours.
Assalamu alaikum. maa ngi leen a nuyu ku nekk sa tur ak sa santa particularly suma yaay jigéen ñi ñu fi teew di jël nuyu bi jokko ñoo xam ne daal ñoo nekk si media bi loo xam ne daal moo ñu fi andi tey ba gis ne nii ñu ngi fii pour xeex loolu noonu yéen a nekk ñoo xam ne yéen a tasaare suñu xibaar yi ñu war a déggal ñu leen naa wax jërë ngeen jëf si seen teewaay di nuyu high table bi comme ñu leen fi tuddee ñeen ñëpp nuyu naa leen di nuyu suma sista jabari Mama Kande di nuyu representative from the interior Ministry of Interior di nuyu di organizing committee benn kaddu bi la ñoo wax rek tiima lu mu wax si soose man tam loolu lay bantu si wolof mooy lan no to cyberbullying number 1 nekkul jigéen yi rek la men ñun góor yi sax bokk nañ si waaye number 1 mooy ñun suñ yaay ñun yéen da ngeen jara respect te suñ aada yi suñ diine bi nangu ko we are all good Muslims and good Christians te ñun yëpp suñ téere yi nanguñ lii so ñun dañ war a bokka ñun ñu xeex lii ñun suñ diine yi sax julit jigéen bu gaañoo suñ koo suurut sax dañ ko dee sutura moj mooro ba nga jël awraam di ko génne si biti te ñun ñëpp a war a bokka xeex lii nii te lii maa ngi ooj suñ National Assembly representative si ñoom nañ jël lii ñu jàppale ñu def ko mu nekk loi ñu gis ne lii ñu mun ko xeex mu génn fii nii lii dafa métti yaagul rek bu ma gisee yooyu si social media daf ma naxari trop man nekk naa koo xam ne bu dee audio sax am na saaga am na tribalism am na yëfi ñaawte fii nii du ma ko dee siya dama ko dee delete instant te ñun yëpp ñu fi teew nii loolu lañ war a jëfoo buñ ko defee da ngaa gis ne seen lii du am doole du dem fen waaye suñ ko senee yow nga jëlaat ko senaat ko rek gis nga lu gaay wone gis nga lu diw saa nga mel dafa gën a law so ñun ñëpp a war a bokka yow mu nekk ndaw rawatina yéen jigéen yi aleen bokka together ñu ne no to cyberbullying waxoon nañ ko fi waxat nañ ko ñun Gambians yi dañ mën a di wax nii dañ war di ko jëfoo suñ ko defee rek na nekka rawatina ñu ngi ooj président bi sax ñu ngi ko wax ne ñun ñi nga xam ne ñun ñoo la fa teg ñu ak suñ MPC suñ councilors yi ñun ñi nga xam ne ñoo leen fa teg ñun yëpp ñu bokka solidarity with this ñu make sure ne ñu def ko loo mu nekka maa ngi leen a gërëm di leen santa nu ngeen bàyyi seen soxla comme wakkat bi nu ko waxee bu njëkk bi ndaw yi bëri nañ fi te ndaw yi yéen a nekk ñoo xam ne daal ñu ñoo nekk kilifa ëllëg moom maanaam modérateur bi wax na ko fii lu si suñ maam yi bàyyoon fii acca leen ñu dëkkali ko once again maa ngi leen a nuyu di leen wax jërë ngeen jëf.
Good afternoon to you all. Actually, I was not expecting to make any statement here. I was just invited by my ministry to come and grace the occasion with you. But the topic is clear to all of us. We're talking about cyberbullying. I think this is an issue that is affecting everybody right now. Being young or old, boys or girls, is affecting all of us. What goes into the social media affects our lives and is there forever. So as young ones growing up, this is an advice going to all of you to know what you post on the media and to be very, very sensitive of what you are going to put on the media. What is put on the media stays there for life. And if it is not changed, it can tarnish your image for prosperity. On that note, on behalf of the government of the Gambia, I'm here to represent my honorable minister because we know Interior, we have a stake in this. We are responsible for the security of the country and also to protect people's life and their properties. That is why I'm here today to represent my ministry to fight against cyberbullying. It's a good move, and I think those that are behind it think very well so that this will be a thing of the past. On that note, I would want to thank very much the organizers, those behind this program, and I would say a very big thank you to all of you on behalf of the Ministry of Interior and the government of the Gambia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. We are calling on all the other departments in the government, all the responsible citizens and concerned Gambians to join hands together to fight this fight. This concerns all of us. If you are not a victim directly, you might be affected indirectly. If you are not bullied today, you are a potential victim. Tomorrow it might be your turn. This is the right time to put a stop to it so that there will be no next person. There will be no more audios of insulting people. There will be no more videos of photoshopping people's images. We thank you, madam, for those powerful words. Notwithstanding, I will call on Fatima Mulushi to come and read our petitions. The sun is hot though, but we are appealing to everyone to give us a little more time. We are wrapping up. Mulushi, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. On behalf of everyone, I greet you all for coming. To all the people in the diaspora, we are saying a very big thank you for your support. And all the dignitaries here, I greet you all. On behalf of all the organizers, I am here to read the petition. This petition is for every Gambian, both in the country and abroad, and to the government in particular. Public petition on cyberbullying in the Gambia. Aware of the right to privacy, dignity, and personal liberty as guaranteed by the 1997 Constitution and other laws of the Gambia. Committed to protecting the rights and dignity of all Gambians at home and abroad. From online bullying by anyone, from anywhere at any time. Concerned about the growing incidences of cyberbullying on social media by individuals who usually hide behind fake profiles to harass, attack, and malign the name, honor, and dignity of innocent people, especially women. Disturbed by the impact of cyberbullying on victims and their families, friends, and loved ones, and its injurious effects also on social media, our social norms and values, and the unity and peace of the society. Aware of the absence of specific legislation, policy, guidelines, or national measures to curb online bullying. Recognizing the value and importance of the internet and social media in the development of individuals, communities, business, and country as a whole. Committed to ensure that the internet remains open and accessible at all times to all persons, and further committed to the protection of the fundamental rights of freedom of expression and of the media. Determined to combat cyberbullying by raising public awareness and urging necessary measures from the state and to curb its prevalence. Cognizant of the role of the state as the primary duty barrier to protect the fundamental freedom, human rights, and freedoms of all persons, and ensure an environment free from fear, intimidation, and violence. We, the concerned citizens of the Gambia, following a march past against cyberbullying on Saturday, 28 November 2020, within the Kanifing municipality, hereby present this petition
to these relevant stakeholders listed below. Their urgent and necessary attention in curbing the incidence of cyberbullying in the country. Speaker of the National Assembly, Minister of Justice, Minister of Interior, Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, Minister of Higher Education, Research and Technology, Inspector General of Police, Director General, Public Utilities and Regulatory Authority, CEOs, private sector, internet service providers, citizens of the Republic of the Gambia, media houses. Our concern, while we recognize that indeed the internet is an indispensable tool for the promotion of individual, community, and national development in all their facets, we deploy the use of the internet and social media as weapons to harm the rights, dignity, and security of individuals. We have noticed over the recent period that certain individuals, for various ulterior reasons, use the internet through social media and these platforms to launch attacks on other people behind fake profiles. These crimes are usually in the form of sharing harmful images of the victims as well as the use of degrading words and descriptions. These attacks have been noted to be clearly directed at girls and women. We are concerned that much as citizens have a right to freedom of expression, and we need to ensure that the democratic space remains open and free. However, it is not the right of anyone to defame the name, reputation, character, and image of another person through any means or channels of communication, either online or offline. We recognize that cyberbullying is an insidious means of harming the dignity and reputation of others that could have far-reaching impact on their lives and the lives of their loved ones. Cyberbullying is a crime that has the potential or irreparable injury. The social fabric of our society hence determines national cohesion and cohabitation. Hence, cyberbullying is an act of violence that must be tackled. Our demand. In light of the above, we wish to therefore ask the mentioned stakeholders to the following measures to curb online bullying. Criminalize cyberbullying and effectively enforce the provision. Enhance the knowledge and skill of law enforcement officers and provide their agencies with the request tools to detect, investigate, and prosecute cyberbullying. Law enforcement agencies as well as internet service providers to include public sensitization and about cyberbullying in their activities. Advertisements and services so as to help citizens to avoid engaging in cyberbullying or obtain support when they become victims. Internet service providers should build the capacity to block images that tantamount to cyberbullying. Schools to educate children about cyberbullying so that they can refrain from the act, and at the same time to build the necessary support mechanism to help child victims of cyberbullying. Parents to educate and guide their children in how to use social media and provide support when a child becomes a victim of cyberbullying. Civil society organizations and the media to promote awareness about cyberbullying to enable the public to avoid the malpractice or obtain support where they become victims. Workplaces, families, and friends should create the necessary awareness, tools, and measures so as to provide the necessary support to victims. Our vision. We, the concerned citizens against cyberbullying, wish to see a Gambia where individuals recognize the full potential of the internet and social media and utilize tools only to enlighten, empower, and promote individual and collective well-being. We wish to see a Gambia where children, women, and those in position of responsibility, whether in the public or private sector, will not face dehumanization online just because of who they are or what they stand for. We wish to see a Gambia where individuals will refrain from cyberbullying as a means to express their opinions, but are rather capable of receiving and sharing divergent and dissenting opinions without any form of bullying. In the light of our concerns, demands, and vision, we wish to call on all Gambians at home and abroad to show commitment by actively participating in the fight against cyberbullying in all forms. We wish to call on the Gambia government, the National Assembly, and private sector operators, as well as parents, to put in place all measures and provide the necessary support and cooperation in ensuring that the Gambia is free from online bullying. By this petition, I dedicate ourselves further to the fight against cyberbullying in the Gambia. Cyberbullying must stop. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you so much, Fatima. That was wonderful. Thank you for that great petition. As we all know, any country that has no security, that has no protection for its people, it's not secured itself. So in order for us to have a secure life, a secure society, a healthy environment, we need to enact laws that can protect people, that can protect people's privacy as well. If at all we have a system wherein if you want to send a naked picture or a Photoshop video of someone and the system will not allow it to be loaded. If we have such system in the Gambia, we will be cybercrime free. Because you cannot send what you want to send, you cannot publish what you want to publish. And that system would not allow it to be published anywhere in the country. This is why we need to involve our lawmakers to take action now. Because there is no time. We have had enough. We have seen enough. Enough of the fight, enough of the insults, enough of the videos, enough of the pictures. We have seen enough. Enough is enough. We don't want it anymore. We don't want to be bullied. We don't want to be insulted. We don't want to be exposed to the world. Because as the previous speaker said, anything that is put on the internet stays there forever. So it means your generations to come will have to see what was posted about you years back, which doesn't tell well. That is not the society we want. That is not the future we want for this country. Dañ buga sutura yu fi may baye won nañ ko sama mu deka fi mu sax fi mu des fi nañ bay di sagante nañ bay di yone wonte ay audio di waxante yow sa yaay fi la amé sa bay ni la jaar ak mom dafa doy andu tak suñu aada andu tak suñu diine andu tak suñu ciosan. We are saying no to all forms of cyber crime. I would like to give the floor to my fellow MC.
We have come to the end of the March Pass. I am your presenter, Awa Conte from Eco TV International. Till we meet again, stay safe.